Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about the new Google setup. In my last Google update, uh, we talked about Google around the around this day here, and then it confirmed here, which was the 11th, and we exited here. We got the 300% gains in the options. You can check out that video. But now let's talk about the new plan that I have. I like this plan as well. Of course, this can confirm and show the power. And now these options are, a lot more. Just last week these options cost a lot more to trade. I can tell you that. I've been watching these. I really track Google's options. Anyways, Google is set up to test 8:15 to 8:30. The December 23rd, 8:05 or 8:10 calls could be used. GOOG needs to break above 797 on some good action volume. Good action volume is 400K on a 10-minute chart. If the volume is less than that, then watch the space above 797. So basically, if we don't get enough of a power volume push with volume, because that's a key number at 797, we'll watch it base above 797 and look for power towards 798 to 800. You want to look for some power. It can't be just some little, you want to see some strength. Okay, so whether we have to get in it, if we can see it by 798, 799 to 800, it's one of those things. Google is not, there's no easy set number. Okay, even on my last entry, we had to pay up more, about $4 higher to get into it, because unless you were quick enough, it was hard, because it didn't give enough volume time. It was very quick. I mentioned it on my stream, and that's why I'm explaining these extra instructions for this Google trade. Google is a very fast mover. If don't trade it unless you have confidence, but follow along to learn. You can watch the options, and we're gonna look at the education in case this does trigger. Okay, so let's go take a look at on the Yahoo Finance board. So here I'm at the Yahoo Finance board. We're gonna take a look at Google. Okay. And as you can see, we have this is next week, because it's the next week, right? I mean, you don't need for Google. I use weekly options because this stock moves quickly. It's not worth holding, even especially with options. This is something I wouldn't want to hold with options. You lose money, a lot of money. They cost a lot of money, the premium, even one. Okay, and we'll take a look at what 1 week out from here is, right? It's a lot more money, right? But let's take a look at the options I mentioned. You've got the 810 calls right now, trading at 940 to 90 cents to 140 for every 100 shares you control of Google. You can do that for roughly about in the middle of the spread. There's about 115 at this point in time. When this triggers, you're probably looking at $2. If this was to trigger sometime next week, it could be less than that, but we'll roughly say $2 on the trigger point. Okay. If someone wanted to take the 105, it's going to cost a little bit more, right? Because they're right now trading around 210 on the spread, but they are trading pretty good. Not too bad. The spread's not too bad for the stock. Not as good as the other trade, but if you want a better spread, it's gonna come probably from the 810 call. And again, as this starts trading, we might get better spreads. But let's take a look for the hell of it. Let's go to the 30th, just to show you the difference in price in the options. So we look at the 805. Right, they're both now. These probably trigger around 5, and these are like already around. We're looking at $300 for 100 shares. The way let's say you didn't get out of the first target at the around 803 area, you would have lost all your profits instead of making 300%. So Google, it's a very quick mover. It neither moves or backfires. It's just a stock where you don't want to play around. You want to take your profits and hold some runners. You want to go a little bit smaller than your typical size because of the fluctuations are a lot larger. So there you have, people, the Google setup. Pay attention to the entry point. We have the options to look at, as I said, and let's go to. So here we have the YouTube channel here. So don't forget to subscribe. You're going to see the Sandro subscribe button come up in the end. You can click on that, or simply, if you have an issue subscribing. And at the same time, I have a new website, people, for people who don't know. It's right here. If you click on it, let's take a look at this quickly. It might get cut off a bit here because of the way I'm filming this. We're seeing it all, and you can see here that we get the animation. Look at this when you come back to the option. Now this is the actually it's funny that it's good that I brought this up. So this if you want to see the video of the last Google trade, check out this video over here. The place for 100 to 300% gains in options. Cool, cool looking. And we have the information you can look at on my stream. So check out my website, Power Target Trades. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Power Target Trades on YouTube. You'll see the subscribe button. Will be it'll be this symbol over here. It'll pop up around here. Click on that. Boom, you subscribe. If you have an issue, just come manually to Power Target Trades. Click on the subscribe button. Thanks for listening. Like the video.